This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you click that bell and hit that subscribe button. If you want to advertise on the channel, it's jordantowermedia@gmail.com. Well, we got DJ Khaled today, and I got a hip hop story for you that involves me. Okay, so let's start around 2007 or 7, 8. Okay, I meet DJ Khaled. And when I meet DJ Khaled, we build a rapport. Obviously, I was affiliated with World Star at the time. We built a rapport and we started working together a lot. And we would do these blogs and do a lot of stuff in Miami. And he had an artist named Ace Hood. You know, we all know Ace Hood. And basically, what he wanted me to do was he was building up Ace Hood. So he would want me to shoot all the videos for like the internet. And then, you know, obviously Gil Green was shooting the ones for MTV and everything. So at first I was just doing it. Then his album was coming up, his first album. So he needed like heavy promotion. So Def Jam hired me to do all the web promotion, to do everything. So they paid me like a small fee. Now I the way I looked at it was I was like, DJ Khaled's big and it's good to be affiliated with him, so I'm not gonna like hit him over the head with for a good price, for a heavy price. So I gave him a fair price, a couple stacks. I shot a ton of videos. I was already in Miami doing videos for other people, so like why not? Why not be down? We'll be the best and help where I can. So I made some money off of that, and I shot a lot of videos with Ace Hood. I think we shot like 10 or 12 videos. Okay, we really got a lot of promotion going. We did the Briscoe one, Can't See Y'all. We did tons of Ace Hood videos. I even did a few off the album. And anyways, what happened was, so then Khaled and I are tighter. And, I hang around the studio a lot. He had his own studio in Miami with Def Jam South. And he brought on this other artist called Red Rum. Now, this is a funny story. Okay, so there's a couple levels to this story. So he asked me, he said, how much you going to charge me to shoot a bunch of videos for Red Rum and get it going? And I didn't know who Red Rum was. I heard a few songs. I liked it. And again, I said to myself, don't hit him too hard because, he does, Khaled's useful, and, I could use a favor maybe someday, so we had done favors for each other in the past, so it was like, this was doing a favor. I charged him like $2,500. I said, just give me $2,500. I'll go up there for 3 days and I'll shoot as many videos as I can. And, back then I was charging, back around this time, this is like 09-ish now, I was charging like $3-4 grand a video. And, so I ended up shooting like 5 videos for that price. Okay. But before we went, I saw, this is a funny story, and don't in no way think like I'm trying to like expose anybody. I'm just telling you a story. I mean, this is a long time ago. So I'm in studio and I think like Kiko's in there, Patty, these are all people that work for Khaled. And Khaled drives at this time a Rolls Royce Phantom. Okay, this car is roughly worth like $300,000. Okay, Khaled's getting money. He comes off the road. He always has like 100, 200,000. He's doing his thing. But what was funny, what he did once, we had this big ass studio. Khaled pulls up in his Rolls Royce. It's probably worth more than the whole building. And he comes in the studio and he's like, yo guys, now mind you, I don't work for Khaled, I work for myself, I do shoot videos and do everything on my own. I'm just in there. And he says, guys, it's been a rough week. We haven't gotten a lot of bookings, so nobody's getting paid this week. Now Patty's his assistant and Kiko is his assistant too, and these guys aren't making a lot of money back then. I don't know how much they make now, but like back then, and they had been down with him for years. And like he was like, yo, nobody's getting paid this week. I just like, I couldn't help but laugh. And he was like, what's so funny? And I said, you just pulled up in a car that's worth more than this building, bro. And you're telling nobody's getting paid? And he just left. It was just funny. I was like, wow. And that's the music industry, guys. Like, people are cheap in the music industry. I don't care how much money they make. is just a cheap business, man. And this is no story that's different than any other, okay? Like this is part of paying your dues in the industry. Like you get screwed. So anyways, Khaled's still a good guy, don't get me wrong, but this is it's just ruthless with business. So anyways, I go up to Virginia. He didn't pay me up front for any of this stuff. The only reason I got paid from Ace Hood is it went through Def Jam. Okay, so they cut the check, and that was that. But this was coming out of Khaled's pocket. So Khaled was like, "This is coming out of my pocket." So I said, "Yeah, 2,500." He's like, "Cool, bet." So I go up there, I shoot 5 videos, and I have the videos, and he's always on me every week. Yo, when are we putting these videos out? When are we putting these videos out? So, like, we dropped like 2 of them, right? And I'm on the road. I'm not really stressing him about the money. So there's like 2 videos left after this. Okay, I have 2 in the can. So I drop another one, and I'm in Miami at this time. So I call Khaled. I'm like, "Yo, I'm gonna come through the studio, check you, and then also, yeah, I need to get that money for the videos because we only have like 1 video left, or at that point, or 1 or 2 videos left. I forget what it is. I think we had 2 left at this point. So we had dropped 3. So I'm like, I got to get the money. I've done over half, So he calls me in the studio. I come in. I'm like, "Yo, nobody's in there." He's like, "Yo, I'm in here." He calls me back, and he's on the toilet. I'm like, "Whoa, bro." He's like, "No, we're good." I'm like, so I'm like, "Yo, I'll be in the room over here, man." So he's like, "Okay, cool." So I go over there, and then he comes out, and he's like, "Yo, Patty left." That was the assistant, right? So I can't get to the checks. I can't write you a check. And I'm like, okay. I mean, he knew I was coming all day for this, and he probably had this much money on his pocket. I'm going to be honest with you, He could have gone to the ATM machine. So I'm thinking all that, and I'm like, geez, this music industry is crazy. So he's like, "Wait, hold on." And he goes and gets an axe. And he says, "The checks are locked in this cabinet." Now, why wouldn't he call Patty or anything? He said, "Yo, the checks are in this cabinet. I'm going to break the cabinet." He must have known that I was going to say, no, don't break the cabinet. He was getting ready to swing at the cabinet. I said, no. Just send the check in the mail tomorrow. I gave him my address. And he's like, "All right, cool." He's a good actor, man. He was ready to like swing on that cabinet. So anyways, I leave, and then I'm back on the road. I think I'm in LA, and I get a call from Khaled. And he's like, "Yo, let's drop another video, Red Rum." And I'm like, "Okay, did you send that check?" And he's like, Yeah, I'm handling the check. So we drop another video. Okay, so I only have 1 video left now. That's the only collateral I have to get this 2,500. I'm like, geez, man. It's not like I'm hurting for the money. I'm making so much money on the road at this point. Think about it. I'm charging $3-4 grand a video. I'm booked 2-3 times a week. I'm making good money, So, but still, it's the principle at this point because it's like he's like deliberately not paying me, right? So I remember specifically I was in Chicago. And he was like, "Yo, we got to drop that last one, man." He's a good promoter. But I was like, "Yo, Khaled, I can't drop it." He's like, "Why?" And I was like, "Because you never paid me, bro." And he's like, "What? You're going to stop my promotion, man? You're going to stop my promotion? Patty! This guy's going to stop my promotion. He's going to stop my promotion. Yo, you motherfucker." He starts swearing at me. Yo, he's just swearing at me for no reason. This guy, and mind you, this guy owes me money. I've given him 4 of the videos for free. And we've done plenty of free work together. Okay, blogs, this, that. It's not about that. It's about that we agreed on something and he didn't fulfill it. So I'm like, "Yo, man, I can't deliver this video to you if I'm not paid, man." And he's like, and he starts yelling. He's swearing. So I yell back at him. I said, "Yo, motherfucker, don't fucking..." I spazzed because he was being so disrespectful to me, right? I said, "You know what? You can fucking call me back when you apologize." And I banged on him, because I was like, this is crazy. I was thinking in my head, I was like, wow, how does this guy get so mad when I've been nothing but cool in this situation? So then Khaled, he calls me back like an hour later. And he's like, yo, man, I'm sorry, man. Da, 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 we're brothers, the brother thing. Da, da, da. I knew that was the last time I was probably going to speak to this guy because he's probably not used to people like speaking. He doesn't like it when people speak back to him. Okay, I don't blame him, but I was like, oh, this is it. And yeah, I think we had like a couple conversations after that. He never sent me the money. He still owes me $2,500 to this day. To this day. And do you think I brought it up? I never brought it up. I'm just telling a hip hop story right now. I think it's funny, and I think a lot of people can relate to this who've been in the music industry. Like, some people tried. Man, they're good at it too. Curbing you, getting around paying. Like, I can't live like that, but some people do. And it's like, so I remember the last time I spoke to him, I tweeted that when Ace Hood was coming back with Hustle Hard. I just tweeted it out like, oh man, good to see Ace back at it. And he just hit me back like, yo, what's good? Like, appreciate that. I said, no doubt. He hit me on a DM, or not DM, Twitter DM. And I said, no doubt. He's like, where you at? And I said, I'm not in Hollywood like you, because he kind of got Hollywood on me at that point. But it was like, I don't know. I mean, much success to Khaled. I just think that's a funny story. I mean, I have a million of these stories. I think everybody does coming up in the music business. I know Khaled has his own stories with other people, but I just thought it was so. To this day, Khaled still owes me $2,500. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed that story. I'll check you guys later, man. You guys have a great day today, and I'll drop some more videos later on today. Peace. Hit that bell, hit that subscribe button, guys. If you want to advertise the channel, it's jordantowermedia@gmail.com. Peace.